Hi, my name is Kristen Vida Alfaro, and I am the director of Tilted Axis Press. We are a small UK independent publishing house that publishes global majority authors in translation. We bring these authors to English readers, often for the first time. We strive to build community through the books that we publish. Our titles challenge how we think about the world, how we read, what we think of literature. I think it's so important for people and publishers to intervene in what is traditionally thought of as literary fiction. And I hope that our titles offer you that challenge.
Tilted Axis Press is one of the brightest spots in our literary landscape, highlighting as it does the voices and perspectives of the global majority, thus providing a platform to voices who might not otherwise be heard, and diversifying the books that are available to us. In today's Eurocentric Anglophone publishing world, it is vital to protect such presses and ensure they remain sustainable. Rising costs have led to more challenges for independent publishers than ever before, particularly presses like Tilted Axis who champion marginalized, unconventional voices.
I'm going to be donating to their crowdfunder because I think it is vital that Tilted Axis Press continues to exist. They publish stories that are incredible and bold and formally innovative. Most importantly, they publish work that reflect the world that I live in, which is rich in diversity of thought and a world that is multicultural, a world in which there are many ways to tell a story and many stories to tell.
And as an immigrant myself, Tilted Axis' new editorial framework of translating oceans really speaks to me. It really understands the complexities of being an immigrant, of choosing a language in which one writes in, and it really acknowledges the global history of migration of movement, which for a UK-based press, I think it's very important to acknowledge.
I have been a fan of Tilted Axis since it was founded in 2015. One of the first books that caught my eye was The Sad Part Was by Prabda Yun, and it was so refreshing to see a Thai writer being stocked at major bookstores like Waterstones, Foyles, and Kinokuniya in like Singapore, where I'm from.
My name is Will Harris and I'm a poet and writer. Tilted Axis Press is one of the most important presses we have in this country. It consistently publishes the most exciting, interesting and challenging and enjoyable work. And it brings important writers from across the global majority to a British audience.
Bonjour, je suis Toine, écrivaine d'origine vietnamienne, car depuis 30 ans je vis en France. Mes romans sont souvent inspirés de mon exil et aussi des guerres que j'ai vécues pendant mon enfance au Vietnam. Aujourd'hui, j'aimerais bien vous parler de Tilted Press, la maison d'édition indépendante basée à Londres. C'est grâce à eux que deux de mes romans, Chinatown et L'ascenseur de Saigon, ont été traduits en anglais et publiés tout d'abord en Angleterre, puis aux États-Unis et au Canada.
One of the reasons that I love Tilted Axis Press is that they publish a lot of work and translation from the global majority, especially writers from minoritized backgrounds. I love teaching with their books in class. The students respond really well to their work.
My name is Karolina Bednarz and I'm a co-founder of Typhoony, a publishing house and a bookstore specializing in Asian literature based in Warsaw, Poland. We've been doing Typhoony for 6 years and I cannot imagine having done all of what we've done without the presence of Tilted Axis on the book scene. Tilted Axis has been a great source of inspiration to me as a reader, as a translator, as a publisher, as a bookseller.
It is very important to be publishing literature from the global majority because literature shapes our image of who we are. The world is so much more diverse than the existing literatures speak of and tell of.
It's important to read and publish literature from the global majority. The resources needed by human beings and other species on this earth to be able to lead a decent and genuinely peaceful life are controlled by a tiny minority. By controlling the narratives that are out there, this minority, they're able to justify their destructive ways, economic plunder, war, genocide, and thus they're able to perpetuate their domination and exploitation of the planet.
Simply put, our words are the fabric of our civilization. and Tilted Axis Press exists to make sure that everyone remains a part of that fabric. Diversity and representation are critical to maintaining healthy and sustainable societies that provide opportunities for everyone. And that is what the work we do at Tilted Axis Press is really all about.
It's a tough time for indie presses. Indie presses are the coral reefs of the literary world, and they are very much under threat. In order to take chances and publish daring literature that fits outside the norm, works that push the boundaries and tilt the axes of literature towards the English-speaking world, we need your support. Please consider donating so that we can continue publishing what matters.
Please consider supporting our crowdfunder so that we can continue to bring trailblazing literature by the global majority to readers across the world.